Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be ranking the top 10 best power forwards in NBA 2K26 MyTEAM right now. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's get right into today's video. So, we have 10 of the best power forwards in the game on this list. I will say this list is not easy to put together. We're getting to the point where there's a lot of good cards, and so ranking them worst to best is difficult, but I feel pretty confident in the 10 cards we have here, and I did my best to put them in the most accurate order possible. Starting off at number 10, which is going to be Serge Ibaka. Not the biggest player build at the 4, but a versatile, athletic, 6'10 power forward with a 7'4 wingspan. 89 speed isn't insane, but it's pretty good. He's got a nice jumper. He's a very good finisher, and defensively, he's great. Now, he's not huge. His player build isn't massive. He's got basic sigs. His shot, even on very quick, is not insane, but it is a good, smooth, consistent jumper. He is very versatile defensively. He's a great finisher, nice dunk animations, and he's a good shooter as well. A very solid, very well-rounded card that I think is completely deserving of a top 10 spot on this list. Number 9 is going to be Alex Sarr, who's a little slower than Serge, but also 3 inches taller. Jumper's just as good, if not a little bit better. Defensively and as a finisher, very, very similar. He's got better movement as well with carry escape and rush dribble style. Releases on very quick. I like this card a lot. The only thing is the 87 speed, 88 agility can be a little bit of a, I guess, a slight flaw at times. I think this card is very good, but I do think number 9 is probably the right spot for him at this point. Number 8 is going to be Collison, who's, I would say, pretty similar to Sarr. He's got KD escape instead of Kyrie. Jumper's really good on him as well. Basic fade is also super nice, very easy to grade for like midi fades and stuff. Good finisher, versatile defender. 85 3 ball isn't quite as good. 87. You know what? I'm flipping Sarr and Collison. I think that's fair. I think Collison, with the lack of size compared to Sarr, his shot might be slightly better, but I think movement-wise they're pretty similar. I think I'll flip-flop those two guys, and I think I'll put Collison at 9. I'll put Sarr at 8. I think that's the right spot to put them. I like both those cards a lot, and I will say if you value really good jump shots above a lot of other things, they could move these guys up a couple more spots on the list. In all honesty, call me crazy. I have 100 overall Dirk at 7. This card is not that insane to me. He's 7 foot with a 7'4 wingspan. Good size, incredible stats, extremely well-rounded badges. His shot is not very good. It's just not. Even on very quick, I'm not going to sit here and act like his shot is great. His sigs are not super impressive, not a great escape, nor a great behind the back, great drag back, anything like that. So I don't think his animations in general are that insane either. And yes, I know he's got good size, great stats and badges. That only does so much for you at the end of the day, and he's not... I mean, the next guy on the list is very similar to Dirk in that respect, but I think is a better version of that same format of card, in that being Wilt Chamberlain. He's bigger than Dirk is. He's more athletic than Dirk is in terms of the way he actually animates. 8 foot wingspan helps him out, I think, in terms of the defensive end of the court. To me, these cards are very similar. Neither of them have great jumpers. Neither of them have great sigs. In fact, Wilt has, besides LaVine dribble style, he's got basic sigs. Now, LaVine dribble style is really nice, but the rest of his sigs obviously suck. So that's very limiting. And his shot is the same shot he has on his pink diamond, just on very quick. But I'd say it's about the same speed as Dirk's. Like, it's not a pretty shot, but it's not horrifically slow. And I do think he provides a little more athleticism, a little more defense. That's why I put him at number 6 and Dirk at number 7. But again, anyone from like 6 to 9, I think is pretty interchangeable, is what I will say about this list. Number 5 is going to be Tim Duncan. I think he's better than Wilt and Dirk. His shot's better than them. And 6'11", 7'3" wingspan. Also has good dribble style with Giannis cross, which is nice. A little more movement for sure. It's decent behind the back, decent escape as well. Definitely moves better than both Dirk and Wilt do. Yes, he's smaller than both of them, but his shot is better than both of theirs as well. And his stats and badges are also extremely complete and extremely well-rounded. So it's not like he's a flawed card either. I mean, I think realistically this is a tough one, but I would give him the slight edge over both Dirk and Wilt. I think that's a completely reasonable place for him to go. And I think top 5 is still very deserved for Tim Duncan. This is an elite card who's been an elite card for a while now. He came out at the beginning of season 4 and still one of the best power forwards in the game 6 weeks later. So Tim Duncan at number 5 seems like the right spot for me. Number 4 is going to be Giannis Antetokounmpo. I think Giannis is basically Tim. Maybe not quite as good of a shot, but more of a threat off the dribble, probably slightly. 96 speed, limited-ish as a shooter, I know, but incredible finisher, incredible defender. He's just a much bigger threat off the dribble than guys like Wilt and Dirk are. I feel like defensively, he does similar things. Player build is really, really good on Giannis. It always is, but feels like this year especially, it's really, really good. And I think, I understand he's not quite as big as those guys are, and he's not quite as good statistically as they are, Dirk and Wilt especially. But jumper is, I would say, on very quick better. Movement is not insane, but it's the best Giannis had in a while. Really good step back. Obviously, his escape's not horrible. Giannis cross is really good. So there's some animations to really like about Giannis as well. I think realistically, the number 4 spot is the right spot for him. Again, 4 through 9, it's very close. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to sit here and say like that Giannis is way better than a Nick Collison is, or even a Serge Ibaka is. It's a close list, but I think this is how I would place it. Number 3 is going to be Bill Walton. I love this card. His shot is amazing. Better shot than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably 6. Collison might be kind of close, but even there, I think he has a better shot than Collison too. His upper is so good. Same upper as AK has. This Miles Bridges upper is one of the best uppers in the game. Super fast. Pro dribble style and Kyrie escape as well. Has 90 speed, 95 standing and driving, defensive versatility, 93 agility, 92 vert. Only an 87 3 ball, but his shot is really good. Having the off the dribble game with the elite jump shot is really nice to me. And yes, I know people are gonna be like, you really have Bill Walton over Wilt. I do. I think that's completely fair. This card is elite. He is the main motor award that I want to get this season. And honestly, I need to start grinding for my Pro Money Spent account because he is an absolute dog. Number 3 is going to be, number 2, I should say, is going to be Chris Webber. I think he's basically better Giannis. I mean, that's pretty much what I describe this card as. Slightly smaller, but bigger threat off the dribble. He's got Paul George escape, which is really nice. His 1 legend badge is rebound chaser, which is elite. I know he's a little smaller at the power forward position, but his shot is pretty good. I wouldn't say it's amazing. Again, it is more in that Giannis, Tim Duncan category than it is in the Bill Walton category. But again, I think that's okay. I think overall, Chris Webber does provide enough. You know, he's a little bit smaller. I think he's off the dribble game with jaw dribble style, Paul George escape, release that's really, really good. The defensive and stat versatility he still has. I think he deserves the number 2 spot. And then number 1 to me is still Kristaps Porzingis. I understand he's not the biggest off the dribble threat. KP's the best power forward in the game. He's 7'2" with 90-something speed and an incredible jumper. On, very quick. That type of size combined with the defense that he plays, great athleticism still, and just he's the best shooter at the power forward position in the game, basically, I would say, especially with his size and how good he is at shooting over people. I do think he's the best power forward in my team right now. There's a reason like Ty has him as a starting power forward, and a lot of other people with the best squads in the game have this card starting. He is that good. I'd say he's the best power forward in the game 100%. That being said, that is the final player on this list. Y'all let me know what y'all think of my top 10 power forwards in the comment section down below. Like I said, this was a tough list to put together. These cards are honestly all good. I feel like every card on this list can be played at a competitive level, and I do feel like there's a certain level of opinion when it comes to a list like this. You may want a bigger power forward, and so you might value a Wilt or a Dirk over a Chris Webber, for example. I think, to me, Bill Walton is best of both worlds in terms of fast jumper, playing with enough size and having some movement as well. He's like a better Sarr, in my opinion. I think there's a lot of versatility at this position, though, and it really is kind of up to you what you're looking for and the role you want your power forward to play in terms of what player you want to use specifically. But with that being said, that is going to do it for today's video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.